I thought of you guys, so it'd be dope if you could think of me and vote for the shoe.
It would mean a lot to have my shoe in the game because that lets me know that my creative ability is getting seen by so many people, and I
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send their fans home happy tonight. What a gorgeous nighttime view from high above the city of Atlanta. And with pregame routines coming to an end,
Hey, Kevin. Trae Young said when he was growing up, he was never a big leaper.
Thanks, D.A. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the small forward. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. 4-on-3 break. Harris with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich.
The dribbling maneuvering of Harris. I mean, just an absolute genius with the ball in his hand.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
And the shot is good.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Passes it to Hunter. Here's Bogdanovich. To the paint. And Capella the bucket on the assist from Bogdanovich.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that. The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
And Bogdanovich now top the key. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Nimble moves on the drive from Bogdanovich. I mean, making it tough for the defenders to stay on him.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Simmons looking around. Embiid kicks to Curry. Back to Embiid. 5 on the clock. They kick it out to Green. Off target with his 3.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game. They've come out with guns a-blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the deep rhythm.
Inside. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got his second basket of the night.
A nice start for them offensively. 3 of 4 to kick things off.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings. Not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player. Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Simmons dishes to Curry. Back to Simmons. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Adept at sliding to the right spot. Simmons is sometimes impossible to guard in these pick-and-roll sets.
Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 1. to Embiid. Crafty move. And Capella sends it back.
You got to be careful when Capella is patrolling the area. He's an excellent shot blocker. He uses his length well.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big-time play on both ends.
Simmons passes to Green. 76ers moving the ball around. Embiid finds Harris. Another three for Philadelphia.
Catch and drain. Harris is a dead-eye shooter. He provides great space.
Young against Simmons. And the dunk by Capella.
Leaping off the ground with such ease. Capella is exceptional at timing how to finish these alley-oops.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. It's Williams with the drive. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA, just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for Seth Curry. And Simmons slams it in.
That's all you have to do. Throw it in Simmons' general direction. He'll take care of the rest.
Outside Williams. And the dunk by Capella.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end, but we got a lot of game left to play.
Milton with it. Takes it from 10. And Capella sends it back. But they recover it. Howard, that's good.
And that's Howard's comfort zone. In close, near the bucket.
The Hawks have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Back to Williams. Simmons against Gallinari. To the inside. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Outside, Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Gio. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Attacking with attitude. He'll make the biggest impact when being aggressive.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And the 76ers making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. 1:58 left to play in the first. And Williams, here we go. Huerter passes to Gallinari. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And every year, Capella seems to up his scoring. Looking hungry, he wants to shoulder more of the offensive load.
76ers trailing. And there's the pass to Howard. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. That's tipped. Milton the pass to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Love the aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
Right wing. Here's Herder, defended by Milton. And the dunk by Capella.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Hill against Williams, pass to Milton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. 76ers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. And the 76ers also making a change. Maxi's checked in. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
.43 seconds left to play here in the first. Williams kicks to Snell. Williams gets the bucket.
Oh, great feed by Snell. Using that experience he's gained in this league to see the court well.
The 76ers trail by 3. Passes to Thibault. Here's Korkmaz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Howard. Nice move. And the layup is good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Howard's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Alinari on the wing. This is to Okongwu. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Korkmaz. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Clint Capella has been leading the charge for Atlanta. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll return shortly. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example for those who want to follow in it.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day, you come here, you want to make an impact and, share your story with everybody.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated, seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Maxey. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Harris. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz at the shooting guard position.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Here's Maxey. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Hawks leading. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Yes, that goes in.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
The 76ers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So for the Hawks, Hunter's checked in for Gallinari. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Herter. Green, he's checked in for the 76ers. Howard, the pass to Korkmaz. Now, here's Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Bounce pass Young. A steal. Now here's Maxey. He's tightly guarded, and that one good. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And Young, here we go. Okongwu dishes to Hunter. Here's Collins. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
6'6" Bogdanovich has the height to throw it down.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Now here's Maxey, defended by Young. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Harris.
Pretty obvious Young believes in his ability. A fearless shooter who also does a good job at orchestrating the offense.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Pass to Harris. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Embiid from the stripe. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Curry.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those.
Hunter, the pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. The pass to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Young. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively. Hard to close off the lane.
Simmons passes to Embiid. On the 3 off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fade.
Atlanta making some changes. Tony Snell comes in for Collins. And it's Williams in for Young. And the 76ers also making a change. George Hill's checked in for Tobias Harris. Green with the block.
Oh, look. Blocking shots is one of Green's sneaky attributes. His exceptional sense of time.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Hunter dishes to Snell. Right side, Bogdanovich. Count it, good. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Well, an off guard by nature. Bogdanovich does have playmaking abilities.
Outside, Simmons. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. 3 on 3. Here's Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Snell, no good. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Simmons, and Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. Hill up top, shoots it, cans the shot with nobody near him. Hill's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you can't lose track of Hill, a money shooter on the spot.
Williams passes to Capella. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
Not a great play on either end. Bad delivery and way too late to react on the catch.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. .153 left to play in the first half. Now here is Hill. He's got 6. Pass to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Thybulle. Over Bogdanovich. They get the rebound. That evens the score.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Williams. Makes it off the glass. He has 6.
And such a nimble ball handler. Williams makes quick work of getting down the lane, and he'll drive all night long if they let him.
Hill passes to Milton. It's back to Hill. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on DeAndre Hunter. The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one misses.
And guys, I love George Hill's game. He's a smart defender who can score the ball, pass. He's a winner.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. The Hawks have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Oh, the quick hands of Simmons. He's great at realizing when to risk going after steal.
In the corner, Snell with it. It's deflected. And oh, here we go. Hill, nobody back. Good D by Williams. Hill dishes to Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, Milton. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Williams looking around. Out to Gallinari. Here's the 3. That shot is off. Good if it goes. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers lead by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. What a game it's been for Tobias Harris. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. And from what we saw so far from the 76ers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, you've got to love the work the reserves have done so far for them. The bench comes in, and they've been big, giving the starters a much-needed break. They've come in, and they've contributed.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Hawks?
I was surprised at some of the recklessness. They were scattered, sloppy ball handling, just too many turnovers. It gets back to fundamentals. Forget the highlight reel pass. Make the effective one. Simple bounce pass. John Wooden taught us that in the 40s, 30s, 50s, whenever he was coaching. Just play under control. Simple ball, dude.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
We've We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Clint Capella has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Well, they haven't found a way to keep him quiet inside. I mean, their best bet probably would be to deny him the ball altogether, because when he gets it, they can't stop him.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the center. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. It's good. Young's got the first basket of the third quarter for Atlanta.
You know, showing he's able to finish on the drive, I really enjoy watching Young take that initiative and capitalize.
And Simmons slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the 76ers. It's a one-point game.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. In Atlanta again with the bucket. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Here's Embiid. Count it. Embiid's got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And the dunk by Capella.
Well, we won't see Capella try to hit threes. I mean, Clint's the center. He knows his role. Just rock the rim.
And the 76ers call time here. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And when Embiid is connecting from deep, watch out. I mean, he knows he must be more consistent from it.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
Simmons passes to Curry. Down low. And slam dunk by Harris.
Every season, I mean, Harris seems to enhance his offensive attack. He knows how important it is to keep getting better and better and better.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
He's running wild. They had to call a timeout just to take away at least some of his momentum.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Philadelphia also making some changes. Howard's checked in for Embiid, and Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons.
And I mean, what can you do? Capella's agility, I mean, in the pick and roll, it's impressive.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. To the middle, and slam dunk by Harris. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Young, and he banks in the layup. Young's got 15.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
On the wing, Harris. Shot from free throw range. That one's not going to go. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Young passes to Huerter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. But Trey, that's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 9 assists now tonight.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Pulls up on the wing, and again, it's Atlanta.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Howard kicks to Harris. They need this. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The 76ers trail by 8, and Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
For the Hawks, Alinari, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Tony Snell comes in for Hutter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Then for the 76ers, Matisse Thybulle checked in for Green. Shake Milton comes in for Curry, and George Hill's subbed in for Maxey. Hill has the open look. Good on the three-point shot. Hill's got 10 points in the game.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Back to Williams. To the paint. Here's Gallinari. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 4 assists in the game.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
And here is Hill. 10 points for him. And it's Harris off the drive, and it's in there. 19 points for Tobias Harris.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Snell finds Collins. Here's Snell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Herter. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Harris dishes to Hill. Down low, and slam dunk by Harris.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
To the inside, Williams. Out to Gallinari. Beyond the arc. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Inside. Offensive rebound. Harris goes back up. And he comes up with the deuce. Harris has got 23.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Williams passes to Collins. Back to Williams. Pulls from the top of the key. Here's Herter from downtown. And no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Thybulle. Buries it down low. Now just a 2-point Hawks lead.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Yep, that one goes.
What focus from Snell. His mom dubbed him the silent assassin for a reason.
Milton kicks to Thybulle. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Simmons comes in for Shake Milton.
He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong now.
Young drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 19.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Simmons with it. 16 points for him. Here's Thybulle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Atlanta's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. That one goes. Count it. Herter's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Young against Hill. Teardrop shot. Doesn't go that time. Good defensive work there by Young. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. It's going to be Embiid shooting. It's going to be on Trae Young. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Is there a more entertaining player in this league than Joel Embiid? I mean, on the court, he's a 7+ footer who can do it all. Off the court, no one better on social media.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. It's Atlanta up 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. The young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Hill is out there with Curry, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot.
Oh, the defense of Embiid leads to the hoop. Love to see the energy he brings to the table.
Back to Young. To the inside. Gallinari. Back in, coming off the assist from Young.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just trying to keep the momentum now, and that's easier said than done.
Here's Embiid. Hill trying to break free.
This is as high percentage of a shot as you can get for Embiid. He's a powerhouse of a player. He loves to dunk it.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And the talk in their huddle is going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are terrible.
For the Hawks, Clint Capella comes in for John Collins. And it's DeAndre Hunter in for Kevin Herter. Green is checked in for the 76ers. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. Let's see if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Harris outside. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And the shot goes in. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Young pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. Out to Gallinari. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
That's an unforced error that will drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 1 to the paint. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Young outside. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. 76ers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And Simmons kicks to Curry. The pass to Embiid. On the wing, Green. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him enough.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need
overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And Philadelphia calls time here. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Simmons against Young. With the teardrop, it drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Young with the ball. Now Green defending. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. Embiid wide open. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks trailing. Here's Young. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, terrific effort there by Young, really all night. The defense has tried to make adjustments, but he's just stayed one step ahead of him.
It's Curry outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Simmons against Young. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision making.
Outside, Green. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And the dunk by Embiid.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Shots good from Young. Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Outside, Green. Embiid trying to break loose. Green, no luck. Hawks have gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. Green with the block. Now here's Simmons. Softly drops in the floater. Simmons got 6 points in the quarter.
Wow, becoming more and more of a leader. Simmons has no fear in taking shots on big possessions.
A nice shot by Young.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Over to the wing. Embiid inside. Capella covering. Nice hit again. And Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got 20 points.
He's really turned it around here in the second half. I mean, his offense has returned.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Ben Simmons.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything. Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, and when the game is tight, you can see why they go to him. And by the way, where was the defense on that play?
Here's Embiid. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Young drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 29 points.
And the work ethic coming into play there. I like how Young can just focus on the task at hand.
Simmons passes to Harris. Back to Simmons. They kick it out to Green. Offensive rebound. Embiid. Good. Nice job down low. Embiid's got 10 points in the quarter.
I like seeing Embiid rise to the occasion. He knows how to capitalize during important stretches of the game.
Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. Pass to Embiid. 16 feet away. No good there. So the Hawks will take it the other way. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Now Young to the middle. Wants to get it to Collins and does. That one falls. And now a 4-point Hawks lead.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Embiid inside the line. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Simmons against Young. Down low. Here's
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They trail by 4. 34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Green. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Young kicks to Capella. At the top of the key, Hunter. 5 to shoot. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Embiid. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're down by 2. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Or they could take the lead if they play for the 3. Interesting decision.
And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
From deep, misses the 3. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Trey, leadership is such a key part of that point guard position. So what do you focus on with that?
I'm a big guy and good in team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts is off the court, because that translates on.
Yeah, you guys look like a tight-knit group right now, man. Congrats on the win. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.